Hey guys, this is Coach Joaquin. We're just going to go over a quick stretch routine you can do after a run or workout or pretty much whenever you want. I've been using this stretch routine for a long time and it's really good at just kind of getting a good general stretch in all of the major leg muscles. So I usually feel pretty good after doing this. And the rope I'm using has like little loops in it, but in the video I'm kind of wrapping the rope around my foot instead of putting my foot through the loops. Just so it can be applied to any other rope. And the first workout we're doing is just a basic hamstring stretch where you're going to bring up your quad kind of almost 90 degrees and then just want to bend your leg kind of down and up like in the video. You're going to do this for 10 reps and then switch to the other side. Just remember to kind of loop the rope around, kind of around the arch area. So yeah. So the next exercise is really similar, covers kind of the same major muscle group but slightly different. You're going to do another hamstring stretch, but instead of bending your leg and stretching it that way, you're just going to bring your leg all the way up. You should try to keep your legs as straight as possible. As you can see, there is a little bit of bend. That's just because I have tight hamstrings, but ideally you do want to have straight legs for that. So yeah, just again, very simple, just 10 reps. So the next stretch here is going to kind of stretch your groin area, and what you're going to want to do is wrap the rope around your foot like you have been in the past and then wrap it around the inside. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but as you can see I kind of put the rope around my arch and then wrap it on the inside and then I kind of pull out. And if you're doing it right, you should feel some type of stretch in kind of that upper hamstring groin area. So yeah, this one you definitely, like the rope I'm using is kind of short, so you can see I'm kind of like, it's a little bit of a struggle. I recommend something like a 10-foot rope. This is a little bit shorter than that. And then again, you can see that I wrap my foot and then I could have put it around the inside. So yeah, just another groin stretch for 10 reps on the other side. So the next stretch is really good for your IT band, and I put the rope around my foot again, and instead of wrapping it on the inside, I'm wrapping it on the outside. And I'm going to try to bring my leg over to the other side of my body, like so in the video. And if you're doing it right, you should kind of feel it in like your hips and like IT band, so like the outside of like your quad, like the kind of the outside of that quad muscle. The IT band is a tendon that goes all the way from the hip all the way down to pretty much the foot. So this one's a really good one to stretch, and a lot of people have problems with it. So yep, switching to the other side. Again, as you observe, I put the rope around my foot and then wrap it around the outside. And then I come in, yep, just like that. So as you can see, I put down the rope, and this next stretch is for the kind of hips and glutes. And you're going to want to bring in your knee and your foot and have your left hand pull in your knee and your right hand pull in your ankle. You'll obviously flip that when you change sides. And yeah, I've played around with this exercise. Sometimes I'm feeling tight in slightly different parts of my glutes. I'll kind of pull slightly differently depending on how I'm feeling. But overall, you should be feeling this in your glute, and just do 10 on each side. I personally really like this one before going on runs, just because the hips is kind of where running really starts. If you have tight hips, like it makes it really difficult. So the next stretch is the quad stretch, and I'm sorry I don't have actual footage of me doing the stretch right now, but basically what you're going to want to do is get into a standing position and grab your ankle and bring it up kind of to your glutes, and you should feel a good quad stretch by doing that. But instead of holding it, we're going to do like we've been doing in this video, and we're going to go hold this quad stretch for a second and then bring it back down into a standing position, and then grab your leg again and stretch, and do that 10 times. So kind of just going up and down, which kind of goes with what we've been doing in the video so far. And now coming back to the actual video, we're going to go ahead and do our last two stretches, and those are both involving the calves, which people have a lot of problems with early on into their running career. So what you want to do is kind of sit up straight like I am there, and you want to wrap the rope around your like arch again, just like the other exercises. And you're going to want to pull back your foot as much as you can with the rope, and you should feel a stretch kind of like in the upper calf. The next stretch we're going to do is in the lower calf. So just try it out. It's okay if it's not perfect or you don't really feel a stretch on the first few times. You'll get it after practicing it. So the actual final exercise is another calf stretch, and you see I put the rope down, and this one's more for the lower calf. So the last one we did was for the upper calf. So this one you're going to want to bring your knee into your chest and grab your toes with your hands and just pull up. And if you're doing it right, you should feel a stretch in like almost your Achilles area. Again, don't worry if you're struggling to kind of feel anything, but just keep practicing it until you get it. Or just let me know if you have any questions about it. I'd be happy to hop on a call and talk about it. But yeah, if you have any questions in general about the whole stretch routine, please let me know. This really helps me kind of stay uninjured, so I just wanted to pass it on to you guys. So yeah.